Well, hello everyone. This is unexpected, isn't it? I'm so glad you stopped by because this is going to be such a fun project. I've got my pouch from Coco Daisy. This is from the Along the Path collection. I have blinged it out with my self-adhesive patches, and then I've also put a flare button on, but it does come plain except for the fun little pleather logo right there. But I want to make this so much fun for myself by adding a charm on the end. And I can certainly use some of the charm pieces that we've received in the past or add my own, but why not make my own? This is so fun. I'm so excited about this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And while I'm getting everything sorted and organized, I have lit my tea candle. Now the tea candles do not come with the kit, but you can always pick those up at your local retailer. Like I picked mine up at Walmart. I got like maybe 15 of them for like $1.50. It was just so inexpensive. So I just put this apparatus on top, and then I put my little dish, and it does get a little warm, so make sure you're working in a nice little safe area. I do have some parchment paper here. This is just non-stick. I have used previously like acrylic blocks. This works well if you don't have any parchment paper. Just make sure it's a non-stick surface. You can also use like a Silpat or something other non-stick surfaces. And if you're worried about the heat transfer, make sure you put like a magazine underneath or like a cutting map or something. Just make sure your surface is not going to melt. This surface has seen its better days, that's for sure. So my colors I'm going to work with. Well, I have so many options. They are so wonderful. I love this. This would be a cool option for like the July Coconut Cove if you're looking for like a more of a nautical theme. And you get like 3 different colors within each of the beads, which is so fun. But I love this, and I love this dark green. I've got 3 out already. You could use this lighter green. There's just a lot of choices. Let's go ahead and grab one of these copper ones because I think this would be fun too to add to the mix. And then we're just going to plop them right into our little dish. So I have 3 of the green and then 1 of the copper. You can see them like melting right away. I do have a toothpick that I'm going to use to like marble it before I put it on my parchment. So you can see how quick this is. I am, while this is melting, gonna take out the sunburst charm, which is you get in that starter pack, and then I'm gonna replace it with my camera. Isn't that fun? Because it kind of goes along with the scenic route, that sort of thing. So that's all ready. Now we're gonna swirl, swirl, swirl. It's almost ready. And if you want to change colors in between, you just dump out all of the wax you didn't use and like wait about 2 minutes, and then you can kind of fish it out. You can also stick this in the freezer, and then the wax will also come out without any like harm, or it's just super easy. It just kind of cracks out. Just want to make sure that I don't swirl over on top because then the wax goes underneath. I'm not the cleanest cook in the kitchen. I'm kind of one of those messy cooks, but I love how mottled it looks already. You can kind of see how it's just going together so beautifully. All right, we're ready to pour. I'm going to put that off to the side, and I'm just going to go ahead and carefully pour this onto my nonstick surface, and you can swirl it to kind of create more of a mottled look. And then I'm going to put this off to the side. I don't want to put it back onto the flame because that's where you get that burning and the smoking, which we don't like. All right, I've gone ahead and put my seal in, and I just wait about 30 seconds or so. I've done this a lot of the time with some of that pressed flowers we've gotten. I did it with Penelope, and it was so much fun to do it with that one. I've done it with Moss and Mirth. That was fun too. Now that I have both of my charms done, there's many different ways you can approach this. You can certainly trim them if that's something you're interested in. I'm just going to take away this part right here. And if you want more of like a rough look, you can certainly attach them this way and it'll look great. We just need to glue them together. But before that, let's go ahead and grab our paper hole punch. I'm going on this side, even though I'd love to put it on the top, but I want to center that right under the camera lens. And we'll do the same thing on this side. It's so easy to punch through this wax. All right, those are my 2 holes that I can now line up. And let's go ahead and just glue them together just like they have been. Of course, you can just take your cuttings and put them back in the pot. And if you mess up, you can always put your mess ups back in the pot and remelt them. That is never an issue. You can also, if you want this to be a more permanent bond, you can use super glue, a glue gun, whatever works for you. But I'm just going to use this and squish them together, lining up those holes, because I think it's going to be perfect. Oh, I love how rough and tumble and fun it looks. Isn't that cool? Oh, I put that back on there, didn't mean to. And you're gonna make a mess. It's just the way it is. So I'm gonna let that cool and blow out my candle, and then we'll get started decorating. I'm opening up this jump ring quite a bit so I can stick it through. Now I'm going to attach that to my alligator clasp and my swivel. And I'm just using some of my basic tools. And I always open my jump ring this way and not this way, just because it helps with the integrity of that. Isn't that fun? Now it's time to add this one. I have the brass on here, and now I'm going to use this silver to add here as well. Now I can close it up. Easy peasy. Now I have my wax bead charm with my cameras, and I can attach it straight to there. I could also, if you wanted to, you can always add it to where the actual clasp of the zipper is, so it'll travel along. So there's lots of options. Let's go ahead and stick our last 2 enamel pins. Isn't Simon so cute? And then I think the daisy needs to have its own show here on the back side. Pin and go. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. What a great way to add a little personalization to your bag. Now, all you have to do is remember, don't leave it in your car in the hot summer. Take care, everyone, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.